Welcome
to the Museum of Science and Industry.
In my hometown, Chicago, Illinois. Go Chi-Town.
So this was actually a really cool museum. I've never seen a science museum like this before.
It's huge, super interactive, very educational.
Yeah.
And they really have a focus on younger children, introducing science to younger children in a very fun and interactive way.
Oh yeah, it's even fun for adults. Like,
yeah.
Jesus. You went on a flight simulator. That was the first thing we did.
So that was our first thing. So basically I got to pretend I was flying a jet airplane and got to shoot down a bunch of airplanes, and as I was flying, the flight simulator would turn and actually even go upside down if I barrel rolled. So
which is why I didn't go on it.
You still should have so much fun.
I know
you get okay. But yeah, so definitely very fun. Unless you get motion sickness.
I got to do something fun though. I got to clone a sheep. I got to learn about cloning.
Yeah, so that was, even though it looked like one of those grade school video games.
But it was totally good, and like anyone can win at it. But
I have to say, last time I was at the Science Museum, I did that. That's why I let you do it. I was like, this is fun. I will let my wife do this. It was
totally cool. I learned a lot. Like, I never understood how like cloning happened, and then that.
And they actually had cloned mice. So they had mice present, and they showed us. They had the in a little cage. They had the surrogate mother, the egg donor, the DNA donor, and the actual clone.
And then there was the mirror maze.
Yeah, the mirror maze. It was called Numbers in Nature, and they really focused on all the math present in nature, like
the similarities between everything.
Yeah, like the 2-to-1 ratio, like the golden ratio, and was it Fibonacci's number? I can never pronounce his name. Yeah, that little swirl, like the snail shell swirl.
Yeah.
And definitely very fun.
Got
very
lost.
confusing.
Oh god.
It's still so much fun.
Yeah. And we also got to see a model of the entirety of Chicago, which was really cool for me.
Yeah, to scale. It was modeled to scale, except for their Sears Tower, the Willis Tower. As we say in Chicago, it's spelled Willis, pronounced Sears. We refused to accept the name change. And they had a little, what was it called? Barricade. It's not barricade. It was something else.
Car line?
There's another name for it. But anyways, they pretend like they added that little car line with police cars and the black SUVs to honor Obama, who's from Chicago. He was, he's from Chicago.
And then on that same section,
the WOW tour.
Yeah. We got to land a plane.
Yeah, so we got to see all the steps to landing planes from start to finish, which includes first bringing out the
tail.
Well, no. Bringing down the wheels.
Why am I saying tail?
I don't know. And then all the different flaps and things that work on the wings and on the tail. Yeah. And then later on the tour, we got to try my favorite part. Did you say it?
The umberry.
Emberry.
Emberry.
Yeah, it's the emberry. I know I said elderberry, but no.
I just call it umberry. You know, yum.
What's M for miracle?
Yeah, miracle berry.
Yeah.
What does it do?
It changes your taste buds! It basically blocks certain proteins so that acidic flavors, or if you know your science, sour flavors become sweet. What's really cool, so pH scale, everything acidic is sour and everything bitter is, basic is bitter. Okay, so orange peels are basic and oranges themselves are sour, because they're acidic, and so that whole, that's why the acid of the oranges and lemons don't erode their own skin, because their skin is basic.
And then we got to see a lot of space stuff, the Apollo 8.
Yes, I think it was 8. Yeah.
Something or like that. And then Curiosity. It's not actual Curiosity. The Curiosity. It's a model of Curiosity who's currently running around Mars, but it's modeled.
It's a life-size model, which I was super surprised because for some reason it was always.
I thought it was a small thing. They always make it sound small.
Yeah, like when you see those like models on Big Bang Theory or whatever, they're always like tiny. They're like up to your knees maybe, and they look like little lap dogs. But this was actually like horse size.
There's the Omnimax.
Omnimax.
Yeah. But we got to see the film being rolled through as they were playing.
Yeah,
the
was
film.
it Flight of the Monarchs or something?
Yeah,
it was some sort of monarch migration.
Yeah, and it was crazy because like it's actual film that they're spinning through a projector, and it's not digital or anything, and like it's these giant spools, and they weigh a lot.
They weigh 200 pounds, remember she said.
Oh, good, you remember.
Yeah, which is a little under 100. It's under 100 kilos.
And then your favorite part was the tornado. That was actually, I think, everybody's favorite part.
Oh my god, they have an indoor mini tornado, vortex tornado, and so basically they have a giant fan at the top of the room, and they have vapor coming from the bottom, and so you can really see that kind of windy thing, and usually you can't go...
Windy thing?
Oh, well, sorry. Windy vortex tornado thing. Beware Wicked Witch of the West. You better include that snort in the video. So we got to try some experiments.
Oh yeah. Test out our meteorology. And it was a really fun day. Like we saw so much and we didn't see everything on top of it.
Yeah.
It was just so much and we didn't see all of it.
Yeah, we really rushed through a lot of stuff. I remember there was the whole we didn't really stay long in the science of the future area. Which I remember last time I was there, I got rushed through it and I was really sad because there's so many interesting experiments. Like they were talking about pizza printers, and there's just like, it's basically, they show modern scientists, pictures of modern scientists with their experiments that they're working on and their hopes for the future, science in the future.
It just means we have to go back.
One
point in time later.
Someday in the future.
Someday.
In the future.
Oh.
Back to the future. And one thing we learned today was that Illinois is the only state that legally recognizes Pluto as still being a planet.
And tomorrow is the Field Museum.
So excited.
Anyway, see us tomorrow.
Bye-bye.